everyone. Today we are going to discuss about Chapter 5. Chapter 5 covers Public and Occupational Health and Nutrition. Previous chapters link has been given in description. So please go through it and subscribe our channel. Let's move on to the topic. So first, about health definition. State of complete physical, mental and social well-being and not merely an absence of disease or infirmity, given by WHO 1948. And next, 3 indicators of Human Development Index: Life Expectancy Index, Education Index, CNI Index. And next, universally accepted indicator of health status of whole population: child mortality rate, under 5 proportionate mortality rate, maternal mortality rate, disease specific mortality rate and proportional mortality rate. And next, about morbidity indicators: incidence and prevalence, notification rate, attendance rate at outpatient department health center, admission, readmission and discharge rate, duration of stay in the hospital, absence from work. And next, about definitions. Endemic: constant presence of disease in a particular geographical area. Next, hyperendemic: disease affects high proportion of the population. Hypoendemic: disease affects moderate proportion of population. And next, haloendemic: every individual in a population is affected. And next, epidemic: unusual occurrence of disease, excess of its normally expected frequency of occurrence. And next, about pandemic: it's worldwide, involve several countries or continents. Next, sporadic: disease occurs in an irregular pattern in a community. And next, about exotic: this is imported into a country, unusual presence of a disease in a country. Next, about zoonosis: communicable disease transmitted from a vertebrate animal to man. Example: rabies, bovine tuberculosis, plague. And next, about contagious disease transmitted through contact. And next, incidence: number of new cases. Prevalence: number of new cases and old cases. Next, about eradication: termination of infection from root cause. Example: smallpox. Next, about Sullivan's Index: expectation of life free of disability. It is computed by subtracting from life expectancy from the probable duration of bed disability and inability to perform the major activities. And next, rotavirus, which cause viral acute dehydrating diarrhea. And next, Public Health Foundation of India, public-private initiative which was launched in 2006. Then about obligate host: all stages of development organism occurs in same host. And next, definitive host: here maturation and sexual stage development of organism occurs in host. Next, about intermediate host, that is larva stage or asexual stage. Next, about the nutritional status, which can be assessed by 2 methods: direct and indirect. By direct, anthropometric method, biochemical method, clinical method and dietary procedures. By indirect method, undernutrition, specific deficiency, overnutrition, imbalance among essential nutrients. Next, about weight. It's the most common anthropometric method. Here comes the reference weight for age: 90 to 110%. It's normal. 75 to 89%. Grade 1. 60 to 74%. Grade 2. Less than 60%. Grade 3. Level of malnutrition is severe. And next about nutrition surveys, longitudinal incidence studies and cross-sectional prevalence. By longitudinal incidence studies, here general health surveys with special emphasis on nutrition. It is generally undertaken on children and carried out for a period of at least 1 year using selected number of families in a community. And next about cross-sectional prevalence studies. It is also known as point prevalence surveys undertaken in a specified short period of a time. And next about PEM, protein energy malnutrition. It is one of the largest public health problems. Next about marasmus, Greek word meaning to waste. Here the symptoms: shriveling of the body with occasional dehydration, loss of subcutaneous fat, wasting of muscles, and low body weight and length. So, the deficiency of all macronutrients, carbohydrates, proteins, and fats, specifically protein energy malnutrition. And next about kwashiorkor. The child is apathetic, anemic, anorexic, diarrheic, and edematous, usually brought to the doctor on account of some infective condition, also known as edematous malnutrition, caused by lack of protein in diet. Next about beriberi. It is of two types, dry and wet. In dry beriberi, emaciation, generally associated with infections such as TB or dysentery. Next, polyneuropathy. It occurs followed by weakness, inability to walk, wrist drop, and foot drop. Next about wet beriberi. Here, swelling on the body, pain and tenderness in the legs, and even slight movement causes palpitation, breathlessness, which can later cause acute cardiac failure. Next about pellagra. It is due to lack of niacin, vitamin B3. It is of water-soluble group of B vitamins, commonly occur in corn eaters, since corn is devoid of niacin as well as tryptophan. Also found in people who consume only jowar as their staple, since leucine, an amino acid, is found to be interfere with niacin metabolism. And next, pellagra is characterized by feeling of unwellness, anorexia, mild gastrointestinal upsets, and nervousness. Rashes appear on skin exposed to the sun. Next, pellagra is also known as 4D disease, that is diarrhea, dermatitis, dementia, and death. And next about scurvy. It is due to lack of vitamin C. This diet was devoid of any fresh fruits and vegetables which are rich in vitamin C. So the typical symptoms are weakness, fatigue, and pain in the muscles, bone and joint. And next, the skin becomes dry, pinpoint hemorrhages appear, followed by black and blue spots on the skin. And here, the wounds take a long time to heal and fractures appear spontaneously. Then anemia develops, followed by convulsions, coma, and death can occur if untreated. And next, the RDI, recommended daily intake of iron, for men ranges between 9 mg in diets with high bioavailability to 27 mg, where bioavailability is only 5%. In premenopausal women aged 19 to 50, the RDI for iron is 59 mg. And next, non-heme iron. Here the plant foods such as cereals, pulses, legumes, grains, nuts and vegetables has an absorption rate of 2 to 10% depending upon the balance of iron absorption inhibitors and enhancers in the meal. So, the addition of vegetables and fruits containing ascorbic acid can double or triple the iron absorption. Each meal should preferably contain at least 25 mg of ascorbic acid. And next about rickets. Here it is due to lack of vitamin D. Rickets, knock knees and bowed legs are the characteristic symptoms of rickets. So the young infant develop the teeth late and bleeding time is longer and the bones are porous. So the adult rickets are also known as osteomalacia. And next about goiter. It is characterized by abnormal growth of thyroid gland, protrusion of eyeballs, and low level of thyroxine. So the pregnant woman who suffer from thyroidism can give birth to children who may suffer from cretinism. And next, major nutritional problems in India are protein energy malnutrition (PEM), iodine deficiency disorder (IDD), vitamin A deficiency disorder (VAD), and anemia. And next about the important years. 1974 National Policy for Children. 1983 National Health Policy. 1986 National Policy on Education. 1987 National Policy on Child Labor. 1993 National Nutrition Policy. 1996 Communication Strategy for Child Development. And next, 1991 to 2000 National Plan of Action for Sark Decade of Girl Child. 1992 National Plan of Action for Children. 1995 National Plan of Action on Nutrition. Then International Day of Families 15th May, World Enrollment Day 5th June, World Breastfeeding Week 1st to 7th August. And next, National Nutrition Week for 1st to 7th September, International Literacy Day 8th September, World Food Day 16th October. And next, Universal Children's Day 14th November, Child Right Day 20th November, International Day of Disabled Persons 3rd December, International Children's Day of Broadcasting 13th December. And next, the Integrated Child Development Services Program ICDS of the Department of Women and Child Development. It was started in 1975 and emerged as the world's most unique and largest early childhood development program. So here it provides 6 services: supplementary feeding, immunization against preventable childhood diseases, health checkups and referral, health and nutrition education to adult women, and preschool education to 3 to 6-year-olds. And next about public distribution system. It has been an important buffer against local food shortages. In many respects, it has fallen short of providing food security to the poor. And next comes TPDS, Targeted Public Distribution System. In early 1997, the central government introduced the TPDS to ensure better coverage of households below the poverty line. So BPL. Here, the households are given a special identity card to obtain up to 10 kg of rice or wheat per month at half the issue price. And next, National Nutritional Anemia Control Program. Here, it is implemented to prevent, control and eliminate these disorders and to provide assistance to the states for setting up IDD cell and IDD monitoring lab for ensuring quality control of iodated salt and for monitoring urinary iodine excretion. And next about obesity. Abnormal growth of adipose tissue or an increase in fat cell number, often expressed in terms of BMI. So BMI is calculated by weight in kilogram by height in meter square. And next, Broca index. It is an estimation of ideal body weight using height measurement only. BI is equal to height in centimeter minus 100. And next about WHO classification of BMI for adult. Underweight less than 18.50. Normal range 18.50 to 24.99. Overweight more than 25. Pre-obese 25 to 29. Obese class 1 30 to 34. Obese class 2 35 to 39. Obese class 3 more than 40. And next, Vitamin A prophylaxis program. It is to control of blindness through administration of vitamin A preparation. And next, prophylaxis against nutritional anemia. It is to distribution of iron and folic acid to pregnant and children 1 to 12 years. ICDS, MCH, PHC are engaged in the implementation of this program. And next, control of iodine deficiency disorders, identification of goiter endemic region and supply of iodized salt, and to assess the impact of goiter control measures. And next, special nutrition program launched in 1970 for the nutritional benefit of children below the 6 years of age, pregnant and nursing mothers. Here, supplementary of food supply having about 300 kilocalorie and 10 to 12 gram of protein per children per day. And next about Balwadi nutrition program started in 1970 for the benefit of children in the age of 3 to 6 years. And next about ICDS started in 1975. Supplementary nutrition, vitamin A prophylaxis, iron and folic acid distribution. So the beneficiaries are children below 6 years of age and adolescent girls 11 to 18 years, pregnant and lactating mothers. And next about midday meal program launched in 1961. Attract more children for admission to school and retain them so that literacy improvement of children could be brought out. And next about their scheme, midday meal scheme. It was launched in 1995 and revised in 2004. Here the main objective is to be universalization of primary education by increasing the enrollment, retention and attendance and simultaneously impacting on nutrition of students up to middle level classes. So, it is also known as National Program of Nutritional Support to Primary Education. And next about human immunoglobulin, its types. There are 5 types: IgG, A, D, M and E. So G, here only immunoglobulin, it can cross the placenta. IgM, its presence may be indicative of recent infection. IgA, found in body secretions. And next about Nipah virus infection, emerging zoonotic disease first recognized in large outbreak in Malaysia and Singapore from September 1998 to May 1999. Here fruit bats, Pteropus genus, are the natural reservoir of Nipah virus. And next about viruses causing diarrhea, rotavirus, astrovirus, adenovirus, calicivirus, coronavirus, Norwalk group virus, enterovirus. And next, trichinoculiasis, also known as guinea worm disease. And next, about chemicals causing disease, coal dust, which causes anthracosis disease, silica causes silicosis disease, asbestos causes asbestosis, cancer lung, iron causes cirrhosis disease, can fiber causes Begasosis disease. And next, cotton dust causes biocinosis, tobacco, tobaccosis, hay or grain dust, farmer's lung. And next, about primary prevention and secondary prevention. Immunization and fortification of food with specific nutrients are an example of primary prevention. Early diagnosis and primary treatment of disease are known as secondary prevention. If you have any doubt, please ask on to comment section. Please subscribe our channel for more videos. Thank you.